Can you see? Can you see my face? I just put the recording button on. Can you see my face?
Sorry, what?
Can you see me? You know, you look
Yeah.
younger.
Oh,
You look younger than when I saw you a year ago.
really? Thank you.
Yeah, you look
This is
younger.
my aunt Elham.
Hello, this is your auntie, you said?
Yes, yes.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
What
this
is
is
your
my nephew.
Oh, so cute. Hi.
Yeah, nice
What
to
is
meet
your
you
name?
too. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, hi, I'm
My
fine.
name is Wasim.
Sorry?
My name is Wasim.
It's Wazim. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Can
It's
we
very
start
cold here.
our
I'm wearing a
conversation?
jacket inside. I think, is it
Yeah.
cold in Gaza?
I didn't bring all the children because it's dangerous here.
Is it
I'm on
dangerous
the
where you're
street.
standing? Elham, I don't want to be talking if it's dangerous for you to stand there.
No,
Like,
it's not. It's not dangerous, but maybe I don't know.
because you never know what's going to happen. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So start conversation.
yeah, I put it on recording already. So it's recording already. And just to kind of show people that like I guess we have a relationship, that it's real, that you're there, and what we wanted to meet in a internet. I'm just going to explain to them we wanted to meet in an internet tent so that you have better reception. But they bombed the tent today.
Hello
Was
again. Can you
was
hear
the
me?
internet tent? Yeah, you said the internet tent was targeted. Did they bomb it today?
Yeah. They cut off before 1 week. They cut off the main internet headquarters,
Yeah.
but it went back. So I'm Ilham. I'm 28 years old. Um, I lived a lot of. I spent all my youth in wars, but this war is different, and there's nothing like this war. And this is the worst nightmare I ever seen in my life. And I used to live, I before the war, I working as a lab specialist, and I used to live with my beloved family in a warm house. And at the first of this war, and suddenly everything turned upside down, and my life turned a hell. At the first of this war, I volunteered at hospitals, but then the pain overcame me. And now I live with my beloved family of including of 12 person. Can you hear me? Yeah,
Yes.
including 12 person, including nieces and nephews. We live in partially demolished, uninhabitable home.
Hmm.
And after a year and half from now, we lost everything. We lost our home and even our souls, even the meaning of this life. We don't know where is the normal life actually. And we lost the sorry, my brother injured in his right leg, and my brother-in-law got martyred, and it was the worst accident that had happened
Mm.
on my life. And three of them, it was very painful as well, and I lost my job, and as well as my family lost their jobs. And life here is very difficult. And since they prevented the humanitarian aid trucks to enter since 3 months and half, so there's no food and medicine and clothes left. And if the food is available here, it will be very expensive. I mean, local crops or vegetables. And you should be a millionaire to afford its expenses. And the flour hasn't become a simple thing. Flour, it's a journey to find the death, to search for death. Since they blocked the humanitarian aid trucks, they did what they call it American aid trucks, which is one distribution point for 2.5 million people in one place, which is not enough for anyone, even not available.
Elham, you just frozen for a bit.
Oh.
Hopefully it's going to come back. What is
Sorry.
that behind you? Is that a truck or a tank, or is that a car behind you? What is that?
Behind me, it's a street.
It's a
It's a
street. Yeah,
vehicle.
okay. I see the bombed house. Yeah.
Vehicle
So
with that. Mm.
what you were saying about the
So
limited resources. Oh, sorry, yeah.
yeah, they did what they call it American aid,
Mhm.
humanitarian aid, but I call it humiliation aid or death aid
Oh,
because
yeah.
they targeting people when they get to have their food or whatever, and they bombing them. So it's dangerous, you know. And the prices here is very expensive. Like the price of a kilo of flour is equal like $30. The price of a kilo of potatoes is equal $40. The price of a kilo of tomatoes is equal $16. The price of a kilo of coffee is equal $75. What else? The price of kilo of sugar is equal $55. So if you already have money in your bank and you want to get a cash, so the conversion fees is 50%. So you will lose a half of your money. The merchant will take a half of your money, you know. So you should be a millionaire to afford these expenses. And what else? Because there is no cooking gas. So because there's no cooking gas, so I suffer
Yeah.
daily to buying a firewood in order to cook,
Yeah.
and which it affects our breathing, and it requires a lot of effort and time. It's very hard.
Yeah.
And electricity is become a dream
Mhm.
because we suffering every day to go to page place to charge our phones because this place have a solar cell. Okay, because we cannot buying a solar cell, it costs around $6,000, and we suffer daily to go to pay the place to have a good internet. And today they bombed the place that I used to go to, but
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Thank God.
Thank God. Oh my God.
I
Did they bomb it? Did
and
they
I
hurt people
suffered
in it? In the tent?
to
Did they
stand.
hurt people in the tent?
What?
Did people get hurt in that tent? Did people get hurt in the
Yeah,
internet tent?
yeah, a lot of injured and martyrs.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
Of course, if I wasn't there, I will be martyred. You don't know.
Oh my God. Because remember
So
how I asked you? I said, is it safer in your apartment or out there? And I was worried about you going there because I was worried about it being unsafe. Remember how
yeah,
I
you are
said
right. You were right,
safer
actually.
in your
Yeah.
apartment? Yeah. So I'm really glad, and I'm sorry for this idea to Zoom. The reason that we asked to Zoom is because basically we want to raise money again for Elham. I helped Elham last year. I donated $5,000 to her because I wanted to help her with her visa when they were still able to get visas, but they've blocked that. Now what she's been using it has been for food and for all that kind of stuff because it's so expensive. And what we want to do is it's been a year since then, so I want to make another donation, but I also need help from other people to donate more as well because they're low on money and they also wanting to have a bit of side money in case they can evacuate at some point. And this Zoom, although it's risky for Elham, she's out here in the street right now because I thought Zoom would be a better way of showing everyone that it's legit and it's real. And that the GoFundMe account on your link that we'll give you is also legitimate. And it's going now the GoFundMe account is attached to your Canadian cousin, yeah? Because you can't have a GoFundMe in Palestine, but she can have one in Canada, and then that goes to you, right? Is that confirmed, Elham? Yeah, because you can access it. Is that
So,
correct?
yeah, and we stand like 5 hours in a queue in order to have a drinkable water, which is 99% polluted, and
Wow.
it's don't mention its complication with diarrhea and cramps.
But Elham, just
And
asking you about the GoFundMe
okay,
account. It's really important. The GoFundMe account, the Canadian GoFundMe account, and your cousin's name, you have access to that with the money. Is that correct?
yeah, I have access 100%, and I live now with my family from this link.
Yeah, okay, because we just need to make sure that they don't think it's edited or something, that they know that this is legitimately you and me talking live, not edited about this thing, so that, yeah, you confirm it's your GoFundMe account, correct? Is it your
Yeah,
GoFundMe
it's me.
account, Elham? Yeah. And what is
Yeah.
your cousin's name?
Cousin name Siham Dole.
There you go. Okay, good. So, and her name is on the GoFundMe link, yeah?
Yeah.
It is? Okay. And then I don't want to ask you too much more because I don't want you to be, in danger there. But as for your the black market and how it works with funding, we keep on hearing about people donating to like MATW and to other kind of, UNICEF and all that kind of stuff for funding. And we're wondering why there are billions of dollars being given, but people don't have enough food in Gaza. And you said there's a blockade and there's also a black market, right? Where they're stealing the food from the trucks and reselling it, or how does it work?
Yeah. So we suffer. Can I continue, or it's just
Yes, yes. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about the food situation, but yeah, you continue. Sorry.
yeah, we suffer to we paid a lot to buying a diesel to raise the water from a
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
and there's a scarcity of the mean of the transportation. Because most of the time I walk the distance of mile on foot, and don't mention the bombardment around us day and night, especially at the night, and the sound of drones, especially at the night, that prevent us from the sleeping. And all the time you're afraid to lose our loved one. And we suffer, or I suffer from physical and psychological pain because of this war, like hand trauma and body imbalance and like severe anemia and malnutrition. And there malnutrition, and because there's no animal sources like meat, chicken, and eggs. So we live a very primitive life, no bakeries, no washing machines, no refrigerator, no anything. And where the simple thing become a stressful death journey or a luxury thing. And so life years become a forest ruled by strong thieves and bandits. So I need your support to help me to survive here, to buy food and water and whatever. And if the crossing opens, I will evacuate as soon as possible to find a hope, to find another chance to live, to find dream, to help my to help my family as well, because everything here is destroyed, and no hospitals, no universities, and finally we live in largest open prison in the world. This is not just a war. This is a systematic genocide, deliberate crime, mass displacement. So I say it not with my tongue, I say it with my tears. Gaza is not tragedy. Gaza is a test for us. If we are still human, or we are still silent, or we are stone silent in front of this slaughtered justice. So I'm just a peaceful person, want peace, and as a civilian who want to live in peace and want to live in dignity as a human being, as any human. So your support will make a big difference in my life, and I really appreciate that you listen to me so far and whatever you do. And thank you so much. Thank you, Julia. If you want to ask me anything, I'm ready.
I just wish I could give you a big hug right now. I wish I could give you a big hug and I could pull you out of that screen and make you all safe, you know? That's what I wish.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really love you. And my nephew love you, Wasim. Yeah,
Have you
I
seen, has you
love
seen
you.
our messages over the last year? How we've been talking for a year now? Messaging?
yeah, it could be a year.
It could be a year, yeah? Because I think we did the last fundraising in like, I think around now last year, but like, I think we started talking maybe 2 months before that. So, but
Actually, I
yeah,
couldn't imagine that we will make our conversation because of this situation here. Uh, I couldn't imagine because internet cut off all the time, and you know the situation.
yeah. It's nice to see you because, you know, we always texting and stuff, but I don't see you much. And I see some changes in you since we last spoke. I see you like wearing less makeup and you're like more, I don't know. I feel like something's your life, I don't know, you've grown and changed in a different way, you know? But
Yeah.
I must have made you more, I don't know, it must have been awful, but at the same time I see you as a grown-up woman now, like more than before.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
stronger. I see you very strong, Elham.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you are still on my side and you're still asking about me, about my situation. This is
Mhm.
the big thing for me. You don't imagine how I appreciate that. You don't know. My words is not enough. Wallahi, it's not enough.
No, it's okay. I think everyone who would be watching, as I told you before, like we have the most respect
You
for
are such an
everybody.
amazing woman.
Me, I'm not
Amazing
amazing.
woman.
You're amazing. I'm sitting in this comfortable house.
Oh,
I'm sitting
you.
in my parents' house. It's very comfortable. I'm warm. I ate soup for dinner. You guys are
Amazing
so
woman wants
strong.
to help all the Palestinians, but you cannot. So you you help them. You don't care. You helped a lot. Don't care.
Well, I
You
just hope I've
are
been helping you
not enough.
emotionally.
You
You
help
know,
a lot
Elham,
of
like
people.
I hope that emotionally you've also been able to see that we're all listening, we're watching, and maybe you don't hear it from everybody. Maybe you're only getting messages from me, but I'm a witness to what's been happening to you and your family. Like I've been keeping up with it every 3 days or whatever. And I just can't
Yeah.
I can't understand any of it, and it makes me very angry. And I appreciate your anger and frustration about it. I just want to tell you that here in Australia, we all see it and we do care about you.
Hello.
Hi. How is your English? Do you understand English as well as your auntie?
I small English.
A
You
little
cannot
bit English?
speak English very well.
Your auntie is very
Yeah.
clever. She speaks such good English. She's so well educated.
I learn English now, but no English Big.
But don't worry, he's a clever guy.
Oh, I'm sure he's very smart too if he's your nephew.
Yeah, I wanted to bring a lot of children, my nephew and nieces, but it's not possible right now. Maybe later. Later I will bring all of them.
And how are they? How are they getting by? Are they okay?
Yeah, they are okay. Alhamdulillah, they are in good health.
Did any of their parents come back? I remember some of the parents were missing. Did any of them return? Or
Sorry, what?
some of your nieces and nephews, their parents were missing. I remember. Did any of the parents return?
Yeah, they
They did.
returned.
Were they okay?
Yeah, all of them okay.
Because I remember you said
Alhamdulillah.
the father was I remember you said the father was missing or had been taken or something.
No. Oh, okay. You talking about my sister. Yeah. Um, their father in the prison. They take out the as hostages in the Israeli prison.
Yeah, did he get out or
Yeah.
is he still there?
No yet. If the truth happen right now, it will like get out of there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I don't
But
want to hold you
yeah.
out in the street any longer because I don't want you to be in a dangerous place. I feel nervous about you being out there exposed. I prefer that you're inside in your apartment because I don't want you to attract anything, any drones or anything, okay? So I'll say goodbye now, but I wish you a good rest of the day and thank you very much for talking with me. I've recorded this and I'll put it onto Facebook and show some people so they can see it's a real thing and believe us, and maybe they're interested in helping, okay?
Yeah, it's so 11 p.m. right now.
Yeah, 11:30. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your time to sleep.
Yeah, I took all my makeup off. I forgot about the video. I was like, oh shit. Oh well, I just
No, you're beautiful as
yeah.
you know.
Um, but yeah,
You don't
nice to
have
meet you.
to watch anything.
Anyway, it's nice to see you, and I always admire your bravery, and I tell people about you, and I think
Yeah,
you're amazing to be getting through this at your age, so young, and still surviving it. And Elham, keep going, because there is life on the other side. I can promise you that.
yeah. I wanted to make it more longer, but inshallah later when I be in my home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, bye. Talk to you another day. Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I love you.
Bye.
I
Thank
love
you.
you.
Love you both too. Bye.
Bye.